Hello everybody and welcome back to the next part of our 1000-day Interloper series. Last episode we just got done sleeping after a few hours of hunting down, or rather recreating the path that Rudiger and the Foreman took on their adventure. We found the notes, and now we have been instructed to return to the Omega Bunker and investigate the area in Forsaken Airfield. So we're just gonna first, okay, it is still good enough out. Let's first, I don't know if we'll need coffee per se. Let's just do this. If I can find it. I think the sweet spot for
I might have to drop some gear.
Thank you, Will. I think the sweet spot for teas is 4. So you drink 1, and then you put 3 in the thermos. Any more is kind of inconvenient, but let's just map this. It's actually a lot closer than I thought to the center of the map, actually. I thought it was like... Wow, it's right here. I thought it was like... I guess that makes sense, but I thought it was like right up here. Interesting. Alright, well, let's take a torch. Ideally a better torch. Come on. That's good. Goodbye, Mr. Ptarmigan.
Need a drink.
And you might be wondering why I'm not drinking the tea just yet. And that's because if you want to maximize the value out of it, for a medicinal tea, you should wait till you're about at 2/3 warmth. So right here. That way we're back up to full, and then we have the warming up buff. I've said it before, but I do wish that it wasn't necessary. Like, you could get a one-time over buff, you know? But it's fine. Hey, buddy. Fly free, my friend. He's flying into the rock wall. There you go. Good job. I think this is meant to be a one-way trip, to be honest, without a stem. Because, I mean, this is just a very large large rope. Let's take all these cattails. And then we'll just drink this one. And that'll be that. Okay, where are we? We're right here? I have no idea where we're at. All I can hope is that this is the right way. Yeah, if you're going to be traveling in Sundered Pass like this, you need the warmth buffs like this. Because it's just too frigid, even with the best clothing. Yeah, this is the best time of day as well, and it's negative 40. Interesting.
My fingers feel numb.
Okay.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Oh, this is weird. Where? You know what? I'm sure it's not worth it. It's fine. And then this is like the one-way trip. And the safe way to get down here is over here. Yep, and that takes you back close to the first emergency shelter. Interesting.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
That's good. How much stuff? Okay, we're definitely gonna have to take 2 trips. We will be back here eventually, so that's fine. But let's do that. Okay, what are we taking back? Taking that back. I'm gonna leave 2 emergency matches here. Take 5. I do want to leave the flour here, actually. I forgot to check if the tactical gloves were legitimate in Interloper. I'm not gonna wear them until I know. Honestly, we can leave 20 cloth. We can leave all these feathers. I want that. That's enough for a repair for a bedroll. Leave that. Definitely take that back. Okay, and we'll leave the cooking pot here. And can opener. Well, no. I think that's good, to be honest. Let's see, let's put a note here as well. Our territories. I know it's called like Lot's Rest, but Shelter A is more identifiable for me. Cooking skillet. Flour. That's just so we don't bring a cooking pot or anything in the future. Take that purely as a decoration. Cloth. Actually, the cloth would be... This is worth writing down. The cloth, just so that we know that if we come back, well, when we come back here, we don't need to bring it. 20 cloth, 5 coal. What was the last important thing? Ah, yes, 5 down. Feathers. I do want to bring this heavy hammer back as well.
Surrounded by snow, and nothing to drink.
So is there anything we can repair? of these with a sewing kit. And we'll repair the other one with the tackle.
I just need to close my eyes.
Beautiful. Let's cook an herbal tea. Okay, one last check. I will keep the avalanche sign here. We have the other one in our inventory. Oh, you know what? Okay, that's gone out, that's fine. Let's eat this. I should have waited. Oops. Well, let's stay awake then until we need to utilize it all. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, okay. I guess that's... Oops. Well, we kind of... Okay, lesson learned. You can't add to it, I don't think. So if you ever like that, in that situation, just... Or maybe it did. Maybe it did, because that seems like a lot of health we gained back. And at this time of night, you don't want to sleep for more than 3 hours in here. And ideally, you would actually sleep in the bedroll. Oh, glimmer fog. Okay, we should go then. Alright, we're good. Let's head out. One last check. No, we're good. Let's go. If we get insomnia, we get insomnia. We'll just spend a day in Transfer Pass and craft some of our woodworking stuff. But yeah, you see, in normal natural fog, you can't get wind, but in glimmer fog, you can. You have a good day, Mr. Ptarmigan. Unless you're feeling photogenic. Nope. Okay. He's camera shy. That's good enough with me. Again,
Can't feel my hands.
thank you, Will. Again, the wildlife in this game is very unperceptive. They should be a lot more perceptive, but we should also, if we want to take photographs of them, the camera should be able to zoom, you know, and stuff like that. But if the camera is able to zoom, then...
Too cold to think.
Thank you again, Will. If the camera is able to zoom in, then that's actual utility. Use it like binoculars. For free, because it doesn't weigh anything. It's purely cosmetic and for fun. But then when you add the ability to zoom, it actually, you know, it's just a straight upgrade with no like downside. That's not unheard of because the technical backpack exists, but it's definitely meant more to be a quality, a fun thing rather than a survival tool, right? Okay. Now this was a dangerous section I was talking about a couple episodes ago, and I think you have to sprint this if you want any chance to. Yeah, you have to sprint that, otherwise you could fall down and you would have to goat down. If you have the wind against you, don't try it. Yeah, it's down in the ravine, but we're not gonna go look for it. Okay, good. We left the skillet there. I wonder if doing the worm like this, going all zigzag, helps with the wind mitigation. I don't think so, to be honest, but... Now, if we wanted to, we would go through the transition cave to Forsaken Airfield, but we're just gonna go back to Transfer Pass. Very good. We can afford to run a little bit. We're gonna stay a day here. Oh, please tell me I brought the magnifying lens. I did. Okay, this changes things. Let's see if we can get to a more advantageous spot. Okay, the long way is around there, but you can also go down here. You might be wondering why we haven't started a fire, and I said earlier it's more an advantageous spot, that spot being down by the rabbits at the rope anchor, because we will need some rabbit pelts. But maybe I should have just used a piece of coal and warmed up. But there's no predators in Transfer Pass at this moment in the game's development. So we should be fine. Thank you, bunnies, for your lives.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's get back in this dark, secluded area and use our magnifying lens from the sun to start a fire. Don't ask too many questions. The magnifying lens is not determined where you are, it just checks if the weather is sunny and you're outside. That's actually enough to be warm, I believe. Yes, just barely. That's all we need. Not enough. Good to know.
So cold. I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay, that's good. Let's sleep for 2 hours. Maybe 1 more hour should do it. Then after that, we're good. That's too good to not take another one. Very good. Very good. Alright. Thank you, bunnies, for your lives. We're good. Let's go. This is the fast way.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, I don't think deer spawn in Transfer Pass on Interloper at this stage in the game. No. I don't think so.
Can't feel my feet.
For 6 fur, we're doing this. Can we grab a third one?
Too much stuff to carry.
Wow, that's a 50% torch that we grabbed earlier.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind. The cold is making my head feel thick.
That was worth it, though. Now, let's eat this. Okay, very good. We do have some food left, that's good. Now let's see how much cedar we have. We might have no cedar actually. Yeah. Okay, cedar is what we need then. I think we can just go to bed. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we should be good. Let's drop guts, rabbit pelts. Let's go to sleep. So unfortunately we can't just start crafting stuff because we don't have the cedar to make a workbench, a furniture workbench. So it is unfortunate. Yeah, we have so much fuel, it's crazy. Grab that. We will hold on to the travois. Drop that. Good. Let's see if we can sneak in a cedar limb. We're gonna take some damage, but that's fine. I think we need 3. There's a fir limb and another fir limb, but no cedar. Okay, well, let's see if there's anywhere. Is there, can we fish in here? I was thinking that we could fish here, but maybe we can't. That's good. Okay, we found our cedar. I just want to see if there's a place where we could put a fire to get to cedar at once. I don't think so, but we have what we need right here. Is this another limb? No, it's just a rock. Okay, let's put fire right here. Honestly, I'd rather use a fire striker.
Come on. I need to find some place to escape this cold. Come on. Come on.
I don't even know if there is anywhere we can fish. Oh. Okay, well, oops. I meant to burn the torch that I was just using, but that's fine. I think we might be forced to head through zone of contamination to get that bear meat. We're running really low on food. These. Yeah, I don't think we can stay here another day. Maybe if we were to get a deer, but we haven't seen one this entire
I'd better find some water.
series, really, and transfer pass. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go. We'll drop off all the wood. Then we're gonna have to go through Forsaken Airfield. Okay, well that's unfortunate, but that's what we have to do. Now let's grab these.
Come on. Getting kind of thirsty.
Yeah, we're getting really low on food. And we can't go fishing, it seems. I thought we could, but I guess not. Yeah, we don't have any cooking. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to eat this dog food probably if it comes down to it, but we need to repair these as well. Let's see, we've got that. Good. Now I think we're gonna head out to Forsaken Airfield. But what we need to do, let's just cook this. It's fine. Do we have a can opener? I know we do. Take that. We'll drop that. We'll smash open the dog food if we have to. Well, actually, no. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. And while that's going, beautiful. Alright, we've got our can and everything. Let's go. We'll pick that up some other time. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna go straight to the Omega bunker. No messing around. We'll stop at the airport if we have to. But we are under a severe food crunch. So we're gonna have to go get the bear's remains in zone of contamination. And probably bring a lot of that to Transfer Pass. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Okay, so you can fish. I'm pretty sure. I thought you could fish here, but I guess not. But you can definitely fish in Forsaken Airfield. You can fish in Sundered Pass. You can technically fish in Zone of Contamination, but it's so... well, it's so contaminated that it's not worth the time trying to spend to get a fish. That'd be interesting though if it was like Stardew Valley, where they had in Stardew Valley there's like the legendary toxic fish. That'd be crazy if they had stuff like that in this game. Let's just drink this coffee. There we go. Forsaken Airfield is extremely windy. Who would have thought? This is also one of the most dangerous treks in the game, just because of how lengthy and winding it is to even get to the main area. I guess if we should be sprinting, now would be a good time with the coffee buff. I think it makes a difference because when you sprint, sometimes it's 2 bars instead of 3 with coffee. So I think it might actually make a difference. I can tell you it doesn't make a difference in rope climbing directly. It'll restore your fatigue meter, which the higher that is, or I guess the more awake you are, the faster you climb, which means you get done faster, which means you burn less, you get less tired, but it does not slow the rate at which you lose it directly. I thought it did for the longest time, but I think it was Bashrobe, or maybe it was Zachnifine, one of them. I have found out from one of them that on watching their videos that no, it does not directly change the drain rate. Now, I don't know if you can goat down here. I don't know. So I'm not even gonna risk it. We are right here, so we're still pretty far ways away. If we were taking damage, we would stop in the cave, but we're on a food crunch. We are... we need to keep moving. we need to get against the wall as much as possible. You can see it's 1 bar here and 3 bar out in the wind. Or, sorry, chevron. And you do move faster on the road, but we're getting colder a lot slower, so that makes it worth it. As long as we can hold off the cold as long as possible, within reason. We don't want to burn through all of our teas just yet. And we only want to do so if we can get the full hydration value out of it. But, you know, we've gone very far without needing to stop to heat up, which is, for a Forsaken Airfield Interloper, this is very impressive. But here's where things get bad. I think we're going to stop here and do some mapping because our buff is about to run out. Lovely. Does this coal respawn? There's no way this respawns, right? I thought we grabbed this before. Well, let's just leave those 3. If it does respawn, it really shouldn't. Guess let's just break this. Okay, and then we're gonna drink one of our teas. Wonderful. Let's go. We might be forced to stop at the airfield tonight. We do have enough food, I think. Come on, you can do it, Will. There you go. I don't know what's up there, but you can tell the weather's getting worse. Yeah, it's chilly. Okay, in this situation, you want to stay near the road. If you don't know the map, stay on the road. If you know the map well, stay near the road. But in a blizzard like this, you could be hosed if you're caught out in the open. We're actually going to stay on the road for the speed boost as well. I could cross diagonally this way to the right, but there is the slight chance we could miss the road to get to the airfield. Whereas with this, we're just guaranteed to stay until we see the fork, which is right here. See? Airport sign, and then we can just ride on this road.
My fingers feel numb. Just gonna lay down for a bit.
Yeah, that warming up buff though is incredible. We would have been... Let's see, it took 30 minutes for us to suffer that with the buff. So it would have been 15 minutes, which is about 5% more health lost. Yeah, if you're in this situation, do not leave the road under any circumstance. And honestly, I wouldn't even turn around. You can tell from the way the wind was going where you were, which direction you were originally going, but what if it changes and then you're just stuck out in the middle and you don't know which way to go? Okay, but now that we're at the actual field, we can deviate from the road. I wonder if there's a situation where we could use that rope. We do have this wolf meat, I see. Have all this. Yeah, we need to... Let's warm up. We're just drenched. We'll do a bit of role-playing. You can just ignore that in-game, but reality, you need to get this dried off. So I guess we should have just slept and started the fire in the morning, but whatever, it's fine. Good, it's drying out. Minutes. This is worth it. Okay, we're not gonna get a full... Well, let's drink this, or cook this birch bark. Brought a cloth, that's fine.
I need to find a place to rest.
Let's get a full 10 hours. Beautiful. Alright, now let's do this.
I need some water.
that. And let's go. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. This shelf. It's pretty good. Can't take the clipboard for some reason. Alright, but that means we're dropping this. We don't really need it, I guess. Would there be a situation where we'd actually need this? I mean, we'll be back here eventually anyways, so... I want that clock. We can't take the candy machine, very sad. See, yep, you stand right here. You actually get the warming up bonus because the game thinks you're inside. It's mine. This is mine. Unless this weighs 5 kilograms. No, it does not. Okay, well, we tried. There's no big deal in weather like this, but in bad visibility, this becomes very dangerous terrain. Love to see it.
Can't feel my hands.
Okay, so that's right there. So that means it's this way. It must be up there. That's where the vista is.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Okay, it's this way. I think of all the books, my favorite, and the best looking one is the fire starting one. So that's why I picked it up. Although if we find any books, skill books, we're taking them. It's part of our library. Too foggy out now. Yes, that's fine. But this means we need to move faster. Hello, Mr. Bunny. I think it's up here. The sooner we can get to this bunker, the better. Oh boy, it's starting to get foggy. Yeah, this will be a nightmare. I think it's up here. I guess my advice is if you're ever caught out in the middle of the open fields like that in the blizzard and you lose your bearings, pick one direction and walk in it and don't deviate no matter what. You'll eventually find something, even if it's just a rock face wall. You could try and maneuver away so that the wind doesn't hit it and follow that. But if you just keep going in circles, you're gonna die. I've died that way in Pleasant Valley before. Here we go. We can't take this picture, that's very sad. Okay, well, let's first do some shopping. What? How did I miss that?
Stuff will come in handy.
See, that's why we double back.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
must be wondering what I'm doing. We're going to be back here eventually because we need to grab that salt. But for now, we're just going to put everything of substance right here. Silly me. That's better. Alright, now let's put that, and I think the rest will stay with us.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
That's where the secret stuff is. There's no way we can take this. Okay, no. I was gonna say there's no way we can take these. All right.
Too heavy.
Nothing here.
I could use a drink.
Hello. Okay. Yes. Let's discover what has happened here.
Just waiting now, trapped in squalor, brought low by my ambition. Still, I believed I was right. I am right. If we are to move forward as a species, we will need better models for understanding our planet and its potential for creative destruction. Eras when it wipes the slate clean and starts again. I wanted to profit from this knowledge. Probabilistically, my chances were good. A dice roll, yes, but the numbers suggested a favorable one. Based on my current condition, I overestimated my chances.
Yeah, you can say that.
Writing this while I still can. So there's no question. So someone knows. So it all wasn't for nothing. It's getting colder. And I'm starting to lose it. kept doing what the doctor said. The writing, the breathing, the mental games. We'll see. Rudiger had been holed up in here for a while. He wasn't exactly happy to see me, the bastard. Just laying there in a heap. But this is how I remember it going down. The stalker shows himself. You must be pleased to see me as this pathetic creature. To witness this.
Did you think the board was gonna sit by and let you just walk away? After everything you promised? If it had gone another way down in that mine, you'd have never even known I was here. Just another hired hand. But it didn't. And now we've all paid. Even you, I think. Unless you have a cure. You wouldn't risk it otherwise. Except you would, wouldn't you?
I had not considered this a possibility. Everything that has happened, at least not a likely one.
God damn it! Oh, I'm gonna... Where's the data?
Control yourself. Emotional volatility, lack of inhibition. These are the signs you have been affected like the others, just as I have. I didn't predict this. It is my failure. I regret that. Just as I regret what I have to do now.
Don't do it!
He rolled over and drew a gun on me. I only got off a single shot, but it was a good one. Enough to put him down. Just enough. I could see he'd already had a bad time of it out there. Can't even keep these pages straight. Gonna rest a bit, and then see how far I can get. With whatever's left of me. But maybe I shouldn't make it.
There seems to be one more thing to grab.
Tongue feels like sandpaper.
If I can find it, that is. Oh, sorry, Mr. Rudiger. Did not mean to step on you there. Okay, I know it's the... Ah, yes. We can't bury him on... Oh wow, we can destroy the human bones. That's crazy. I'm really surprised you can do that. Well, we're not going to do that. Let's... That is crazy. I wonder if that's intentional. That might just be an oversight.
Weigh me down.
That might just be an oversight, because in the safe houses, they make it a point to respectfully remove the... Unless... No, you can't... Yeah, you can only respectfully remove people in the safe houses, so that... seems odd. That might just be an oversight. Okay, let's put that. I think that's everything. Yes, indeed. Now, so we've officially completed the tales. Everything discussed in the tales should tie into episode 5. That's why I'm really looking forward to it. The reason Rudiger was in such a state as well is canonically he was attacked by a cougar on the way to this bunker. That's why his wristwatch is practically destroyed, and he was already in bad shape, not just mentally. So that's kind of why he was in such a state. And then him and the Foreman had a showdown here. Foreman won, and the Foreman escaped. Maybe he died trying to return back to where he was sent from, but we don't know for sure. So, for now, I think we'll leave the episode here. We'll end the episode here. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.